Alright everybody, Arianna from Arianna's Little Blessings Nursery. So we are now on the final stage of the painting process for this reborn. We're doing the twin bee. We've got everything on her, all of her details, which nobody can see obviously with my camera quality. Creasing, everything is all set for her, shading, everything. Now the final step to doing reborns. Some people don't agree with this. I don't care who agrees with it or not. This is just how I do it. You don't have to do this. It's just what I do. To seal / texture your baby and to, protect this paint and give it a skin look, you need to take a cosmetic wedge, a clean new cosmetic wedge, tear the top of it off, and what you're going to do is you're going to take Genesis Thinning Medium. I live by this stuff. I don't care who doesn't. I live by it. Some people use matte varnish. I can't stand it. So I use Genesis Thinning Medium to seal and texture my babies. So, I'm gonna go ahead, start on the belly plate, just because it's easier to show you guys. So like I said, I've got my textured sponge, just tore the top right off of it. Super simple. I've already shaken up my bottle, so I've got enough on the lid that I can just take and pounce out in the top of the lid. And I'm literally, watch this, this is so simple. I'm going to literally just pounce the entire thing, making sure to cover the whole area, but making sure it's still thick enough that it will texture. Because you want sort of a grainy feel to the reborn vinyl. That is the best part about this. Been rooting all day, so I've got little bitty hairs that get stuck. This will just make your baby look even more real. It gives the skin depth and definition. Jackie Ortiz uses this method. That's where I learned it from. That's why I do it. Simple as that. Making sure to get the entire thing. And I'm not patting very hard, just patting very lightly. That way, okay, you can sort of see how it's got a texture to it in the light. Now once this bakes, it will feel soft and grainy. I know that's that's like an oxymoron, but I promise. Like I said, I live by this stuff. I would not steer y'all wrong. Never ever had a problem with any baby, ever. So we're pretty much just going to do the same thing with the head. Making sure to get every single area behind the ears, the lips, the eyes, everything. You want to texture everything. Also inside the ears. You got to get the insides of the ears as well. And you don't want to touch it either, so just keep that in mind. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get the top of the head. Now the limbs, I will say this, the limbs whenever you're baking them, because the head stands up like this, you can get heat to the whole thing. And the belly plate, you just lay it flat so you can get heat to that whole thing also. But with the legs and arms, you have to flip them halfway through their bake. So you bake them for 8 minutes, flip them at the 4-minute mark. That way both sides have even texture and they both have time to cure properly. Because otherwise you're going to have soft spots and you don't want those. So, alright, so now I've got the whole head textured. I'm going to sit this carefully down on my desk over here. And we're waiting on the limbs to get out of the oven at the moment. So, that is pretty much the last step to the painting process of the reborns. And the next video I'll be doing is the eyebrows. I use Prisma Primer Color. Let me repeat that. Prisma primer colored pencils to do the eyebrows with and the hair. I'm eventually going to learn how to paint hair. Not there yet, but we'll get there. I have paint all over my hands. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It was a pretty short video. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Watch my other tutorials if you have not already. There are 7 other videos, or 6 or 7 other videos, and I will probably be putting up the eyebrow tutorial here shortly after I get the head out of the oven. So, bye y'all!